My name is Alex.
My name is Jordan.
And we're the co-founders of the Elevate Collection. Right now we are based in Denver and Atlanta, Georgia. And we are simply just here to elevate. And our only obligation is to tell it straight.
Alex, what made you get into real estate?
I got into real estate for freedom. I got into real estate to be able to show up in life how I wanted to and on my terms. I love to volunteer. My favorite thing to be in this entire world is a mom, and I wanted the freedom to be able to show up as a mom the way that I wanted to. I wanted to be able to volunteer as much or as little as I wanted to, but again, on my terms and not, honestly, have to request time off from somebody else. I wanted to be free. It was me working and busting my behind was a key to freedom for me. And real estate was the avenue I chose. I mean, I was raised by a single mom, right? So women empowerment for me is so big, and having women feel empowered to show up in life the way that they want to is really powerful for me. And so being able to illustrate that not only to other women, but to my daughters is everything for me. I want to make sure that they know what's possible and what opportunities are there, even if you have to make your own opportunity. Jordan, why did you get into real estate?
Well, first of all, because you inspired me. I never will forget my birthday when you're like, what are you doing? Join me. And you grabbed my hand and pulled me along. But I think that was after some discovery conversation that we had together just about what our long-term goals were. And we discussed a lot about our humble beginnings through all the years that we knew each other and our journey together to kind of elevate the experience of humanity. And coming from next to nothing, I never thought homeownership would be a goal that I would ever obtain. Where I'm from, people don't ever leave the town that you grow up in. So being able to buy my first home and then to help people obtain a lifelong dream of homeownership is such a blessing to me every single day. And I'm so excited and thankful and grateful that we get to do that together.
I love that we get to do it together. So I was already licensed, and then Jordan, you joined me at our first brokerage after a little bit, and we had the privilege to do a listing together, your first listing together, and working together in that capacity just continued to reinforce that we get to do this for people, and we get to change lives, we get to elevate lives. And that's when I think together we both realized that, hey, like, this is a vehicle for us to do so much more and make an impact in the communities that we exist in, since we had already connected on philanthropy and talking about our humble beginnings, the way we came into life, period. I think it started there and really just took off from there.
I think once we decided that we really love to do life together and working together as well, and we already had a really solid foundation of our friendship,
right.
The next step was truly to go into business together. And that's when we started talking about what the next steps were for us. We knew that luxury real estate, sports, philanthropy, we were already doing some of those things where we currently were, doing golf tournaments for
right.
professional athletes. So once we kind of knew that was the direction we headed, we needed a new home that could kind of house that for us.
Right.
And that's how the conversation of Compass came about.
Yes, that's exactly how it started. So I move over to Compass, and Jordan and I were sitting in a conference room at Compass, and we were like, okay, we're really doing this. We're gonna make some things happen. We're gonna make some moves. We're gonna elevate the city of Denver. I mean, we created our logo, we visualized it and created it on a napkin in a boardroom, struggling to find pen and paper. I mean, 7 years. Can you believe it's been 7 years since like our journey began?
7 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Let's roll that back.
I'm so grateful. And then I think when it came to expansion, it was actually really unintentional. Expansion happened when Jordan's husband got relocated to Georgia.
And that was only a couple of months in. I think we were like 2 or 3 months into the brand when I first found out we were moving. And it was really scary for both of us. And we had a lot of really big conversations around that.
Right. Where were we going to go? How are we going to make this happen? I need help. Because we also felt, we fell into like having a full team and like bringing folks on and leading a team. And it was something that I was like, I don't know that I can do that by myself. And that's when we made the decision to bring on a chief operating officer, Kelly. And that was really something that helped make that transition a little easier for me as you were making that big leap to the ATO.
And Atlanta, what a blessing that's been. I am so thankful for the opportunity that God literally handed to us on a silver platter, because
There you go.
Look at the blessing this was, to be able to take a newly formed company and move it to a brand new city, duplicate that, and now we're building a team in Atlanta. We're growing. We tripled our business last year.
Tripled.
In one year, really. June will make 2 years that I've been in Atlanta after coming here, after knowing very few people. So
That happened so fast.
so fast.
And so in this time with Elevate, since clearly our obligation is to continue to tell it straight, I think something I do want to talk about is how proud I am. I think as women, we don't take a moment to really recognize what we've accomplished. And we do that thing where we keep moving the goalpost, right? But we freaking did this. We're doing this. And not only that, we are paving a way for so many of those after us to do it. I mean, I'm a girl from Memphis, Tennessee.
My small town in South Carolina isn't even heard of, so we know that we're doing big things out here.
But I'm just grateful to be here, and we're grateful that we get to serve our communities. We literally get to elevate communities through real estate, and it is the biggest blessing I could imagine.
I think one thing that we've done really well is to really foster a super clear vision.
Yeah.
That we elevate ourselves by elevating others.
Yep.
And we're elevating the communities that we work and serve in. We're elevating the small businesses. We love shopping local. And we're elevating our friends, our family, and all the people that surround us. Because a big goal that you and I share together is not only are we going to the top, but we are going to take our full circle with us.
100%. You know, we always keep saying, or our saying of lately has been, we just want to do cool shit with our friends. And we get to do cool shit with our friends
every single day.
every single day. So thanks for elevating with us.